Aquarius, Pisces Cusps. You're standing between two worlds right now. Between who you've always been and who your soul is demanding you to become. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting the like button. I really appreciate it. Hey, because what is unfolding right now is not random. It's not chaos. It's a timeline shift. Lightning, number 30. Perhaps you are March could have been significant for you. Perhaps the age 30 could be significant for you. Number 3 in general could be significant for you. The color blue and lightning could be significant for you. Okay, so today we really are diving into the major life change that's already in motion. Why is it happening right now? And why, and okay, not why, and where this is all leading to next. We're going to pull cards. We're going to dive in. Let me know, you know. And let's see what the universe is already setting in motion for you. You know, we just came out of that Pisces new moon on around the 19th, and this one hit different, right? It wasn't just a reset. It was like closing out the 19-year cycle, 3 to 19 years, okay? Something that began a while back, a long time ago, for you, a version of you, a dream, a wound, a pattern. It really is now dissolving. And I'm hearing, can you feel it? Even if you can't fully explain it, all right? And yeah, Mercury went direct in Pisces. Things are rising from your subconscious, memories, emotions, truths that you push down. Here we have the arrow, another 3. 3 could be significant, life path 3. It's all coming back to you. They're all coming back to you, not to hurt you, but it's here to set you free. And that's when everything shifts. So, yeah, the sun just moved into Aries, all right? So now we're having this powerful Sun-Neptune conjunction that's happening today, the 22nd of March, the day I'm recording this. This is where illusions meet truth. You're seeing something clearly now about your life, your path, even maybe perhaps your person or a person that could really, perhaps you couldn't see before. And it might feel confusing at first, but, you know, it's because Pisces energy is dissolving. And Aries, well, Aries acts, right? Yeah, so you're moving from I feel it to I'm doing something about it. And hey, Aquarius, Pisces, Cusp, this change is deeply spiritual, but it's also very real in your physical life, right? This is about stepping out of confusion, illusions, or perhaps even emotional cycles, and really stepping into clarity, truth, and aligned action. The Gatherer, 21, it breaks down to 3. 333. Angel number 333 could be significant for you. Let me know in the comments. We have the Sun, which breaks down, it's 53, which breaks down to 8. And we have the Staff at the bottom of the deck, which is 51. It breaks down to 6. So yeah, 30 could be significant. 21, the age 21 could have been perhaps significant to you, perhaps age 3. 53 could be significant. 51 could be significant. And then again, triple threes could be significant. 8 and 6 could be significant to you. Yes, you are stepping into clarity, truth, and aligned action. You're being pulled out of a version of your life that felt uncertain, draining, or misaligned, right? You're being pushed towards something that requires courage, honesty, and a completely new version of you. All right. What's coming next? So, yeah, by the 2nd of April, all right, that time period where we're having that full moon in Libra, you are really going to be seeing the truth in your relationships, who is aligned, who is not, and perhaps who you've been giving to. So by the 17th of April, all right, there's that new moon in Aries. So we're moving from the new moon in Pisces to the new moon in Aries. And this one is going to be where your true new beginning happens, right? It's beginning. It's not going to be like a soft reset. It's going to be bold. It's going to be soul-led. It's going to be a soul-led decision, right? And then there's going to have this big one that's coming between the 24th and the 27th of April. Venus, Uranus, plus Uranus entering Gemini, all right? This is where things shift fast. Unexpected messages, sudden opportunities, people entering or leaving your life. But hear me when I say this, all right? It's not disruption, it's liberation. All right, so my Aquarius, Pisces, Cusp, thank you again for hitting that like button. Perhaps you can ask yourself questions right now while we get these cards out. What in my life already feels like it's ending, even if you haven't fully let go yet? And what is quietly calling you forward that you've perhaps been afraid to step into? So yeah, we're going to check in the cards. What is this major life change? What is it actually? Why is it happening right now? And exactly where is this taking you next? If you feel called to take a deep breath, ground your energy, and let's dive in. Spirit, angels, ancestors, all the highest, light and good, please and thank you. Come in for our Aquarius, Pisces. All right, so here we have the Emperor reversed and we have the Knight of Wands reversed. Deck was upside down, so perhaps those cards were meant to be upside down. Spirit, angels, ancestors, all the highest, light and good. Temperance, Knight of Pentacles, or reversed. Okay. This is interesting. So we do have then the Three of Wands reversed, the Lovers reversed, Four of Cups reversed, and the Ten of Pentacles, and here to the side is the Eight of Pentacles. So, what is the root of this shift? We have lightning. Your first card is lightning. This is exactly what it sounds like. A sudden realization, a shock, a truth that hits you out of nowhere. Okay, so this isn't like slow awakening energy, right? This is that instant clarity. Something either already happened or is about to. That makes you go, okay, I cannot unsee this anymore. Yeah, here's the arrow. Now this is important because the arrow is focus, it's direction, it's no more confusion, right? So whatever that lightning moment is, it's not just here to shake you, right? It's here to point you forward. No more second guessing, right? No more maybe. The gatherer. So this is you starting to become very aware of your energy. Where are you overgiving? Where your time, your love, and your effort has been drained? You're not doing that anymore, all right? You becoming intentional, selective. You're no longer pouring into things that don't pour back into you. And here with the sun, that is the shift, right? And it feels intense, but it's leading to clarity, warmth, and truth. That's exposure. It really is exposure. This is exposure, things being brought to the light, not just around you, but I'm hearing within you. And the staff at the bottom of the deck there, that is power, authority, spiritual alignment. You're not just going through a change, right? You're stepping into leadership energy in your own life, not waiting, not asking, but you are deciding. Right, let's have a look at these cards. Some reversals out here. The Emperor reversed, the Knight of Wands reversed. This isn't loss of control. Either you've been dealing with someone controlling, or perhaps there was a situation that felt chaotic, inconsistent, and unstable. And it's showing me burnout energy, all right? Running in circles, trying to force something that just wouldn't stabilize. Now, Temperance and the Knight of Pentacles reversed, this is where it hits deeper, right? Things have been out of balance for a while. delays, stagnation, feeling like no matter how patient you were, nothing was moving, nothing was really moving. And that's where this frustration built, all right? Now we do have this Three of Wands and the Lovers. 36 could be significant. This is big, all right? This is you realizing this path I was waiting on, it isn't actually aligned anymore. Or perhaps it's this connection, this choice. It doesn't feel right anymore. This is misalignment being fully seen. And no, it's not comfortable, but it's honest. All right? I'm also getting here, okay, delays, misalignment, perhaps even a disconnect in a relationship or a life path, okay? Something you thought was your future is showing you it's not actually aligned anymore, and that's not easy to sit with, right? Because here we have the Four of Cups. You've been feeling it. You feel the emotional disconnect. There's something's off energy. Even if everything looked okay on the outside. Now we do have this Ten of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. I see the Magician here at the bottom of the deck as well. This is where you're going, all right? You shifting, this shift is moving you towards stability, long-term security. You've been working really hard here on that. For something that is real, grounded, and lasting. You're the Magician. You know that you have all the tools to create the life that you want. You've been putting in all the effort, your focus, your craft. And this is not just falling in your lap, right? This is you building. But this time I'm hearing with intention. No more pouring into things that don't pour back into you. You're not starting from nothing, right? The Magician. You already have what you need, as I said. This is you stepping into your power, your manifestation abilities, your ability to create a completely new reality. So what's ending? It's not loss. This is you just finally getting into alignment with what's actually meant for you. So my Aquarius, Pisces, Cusp, this shift is happening because something in your life has been out of alignment, it's been inconsistent, or perhaps it's just no longer emotionally fulfilling, all right? You're bored with the situation. But you know that there's still opportunities. There's something else that you're looking at, that you're building, you're creating. You created the Ten of Cups, and you are the Magician. Because deep down you already knew it. The universe just said to you like, okay, if you won't move, I will. All right, let's get some advice out here, beautiful souls. Because this energy right now is like a turning point. What truth just hit you recently that you cannot unsee? And are you ready to actually act on it this time instead of going back to what was comfortable? Let's dive in, beautiful souls. Angels, ancestors, all the highest light and good. I didn't even see that fall out now. I was zoned out for a moment. Spirit, angels, ancestors, final advice for our Aquarius, Pisces. Nine of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Ace of Cups. Some of you may be struggling with headaches. Five of Swords. I don't know why I picked this up again now. Knight of Cups. And we'll put this down with it since I picked it up. In my mind's eye, I'm seeing a double eights for you. Double eights is that karmic abundance, as above, so below. Yeah, having a look here, the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, right? 2 ones here next to each other. This is your energy right now, right? The energy of that you're tired, but you're not done. Okay? This is you being called to stand your ground, protect your energy, protect your peace, protect the progress that you've already made. Because not everyone is going to understand this version of you. Some people were just comfortable with the old you. But this version, the one setting boundaries, the one you choosing yourself, yeah, that's going to that's going to challenge people. All right? And you being told, don't back down now. Because just don't fold, yeah, don't fold just because it's uncomfortable. You didn't come this far to go back. Here with the Page of Swords, I'm being the energy of be observant, be aware. Not everything needs a reaction right now. Watching, learning, seeing people and situations for what they actually are. There is truth that is still unfolding, all right? And you don't need to rush it. Just let them reveal themselves, right? Okay, this 5 of Swords wants to come out here. Now, this is important. Spirit is saying these people that giving you headaches, to stop engaging in battles that cost your peace. Take that as it resonates, right? Not every argument needs to be won. Not every person needs to understand you. And not every situation deserves your energy, all right? Because some wins are actually losers, like losses, all right? Peace over proving a point, distance over drama. Pulling back your energy, moving away from this noise. All right, so we do have this Knight of Cups. And we do have this Ace of Cups. So this is you where your heart is opening again, but I feel like in a different way this time. So maybe it's a new love, emotional renewal, or you just reconnecting with yourself on a deeper level. But the key here is you being asked to lead with your heart without abandoning yourself. No more overgiving, right? No more pouring into people who just cannot meet you there, who cannot meet you halfway. Let love be soft, but let your boundaries be strong. It can be both, right? And I feel like with this, there might be a message coming in regarding your work. I feel like this is your path forward, clear as day, right? You are really focused on rebuilding, staying consistent, and that's bringing you abundance, luck. Yeah, but whatever this new direction is, it's going to require your time, it's going to require your energy, it's going to require your dedication. But this time, it's actually going to be worth it. This is you mastering your life, your crafts, and the things that you enjoy. I'm just not rushing it, not forcing it, just showing up every day in alignment. Yeah, you're not in the breakdown anymore. You are in the rebuild. And this rebuild requires your boundaries, your emotional maturity, and consistency over the chaos. Because remember, you don't need to chase, you don't need to force, and you don't need to fight for things that are truly aligned, right? What's meant for you will meet you at the level that you're rising to. So perhaps you can ask yourself even like, where in my life do I need to stand firm, even if it's hard? And what am I ready to build now that actually aligns with who am I becoming? Because this isn't the end of your story, right? This is where you start doing things differently. So let me know, beautiful souls. I'm sending you so much love and light. 13, 14 could be significant. 4, 5 could be significant. 9 could be significant. A young air sign could be significant. But yeah, I'm sending you so much love and light. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the videos, leaving comments, being part of the Mystical Soul Tribe. And I'll definitely check you around.